Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the Dude Man, coming to you from inside the dream. We are embarking, my friends, on a most fantastic adventure. I'm filming here on this cheap camcorder I found at the Goodwill for like $10. And it's at a whopping 9.2 megapixels. Exciting stuff. You know, it's funny, right? I feel like there's enough people making videos on YouTube with like fancy equipment and overpriced gear, and it just feels so like unauthentic to me versus like shooting on just this cheap little like point and shoot camera, you know. It's got a certain aesthetic to it, and I really appreciate like the ease of access of just pointing and shooting versus trying to navigate through a million different buttons. You know, it kind of frees me from the burden of overthinking the shot. Clearly, I'm a professional. Nah, dude, but we're just rocking and rolling. I'm super fired up. Yeah, we're gonna head out, I think, to the northwest. That's kind of what I'm planning. And hopefully the car makes it. I got about, let me see if I can show you all this. Got about 213,000 miles on this old Honda Pilot. And she's been loyal to me so far. And I figured this will probably be the last big trip I take with it before I invest in probably a newer car with less miles. But I don't know. That's part of the risk. That's part of the fun, you know. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and make it out to Yellowstone National Park if I can. That's the big goal, and I guess we'll kind of see from there, you know. Just winging it. I'm gonna be taking the northern route through, let's see, I guess Missouri, because I'm coming from Tennessee, so I guess I'll be going through Missouri, Iowa, South Dakota, Wyoming, and then into Montana. Yeah. Alrighty. Enjoy the trip. Headed through Nashville right now. Shot of the city in the background. That's pretty cool. There we go. Oh damn, that car's fucked up. You can't see it on the camera, but it's like a fucking, his side of the car is literally like dragging on the road. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's so crazy. I gotta get on the exit 46? Bro. We'll figure it out. So here we are, once again on the road, the highway to nowhere, good old Missouri. Look how flat everything is out here, man. This is fucking wild, actually. I tell you what, I couldn't have picked a better day to go on this trip. The sun is out shining, and I'm out here vibing, man. This is good stuff. There it is, coming up on the St. Louis Arch right now, over there in the horizon. Man, that thing is just huge. That is so wild. So this is our first stop on the journey, St. Louis, Missouri. Right here, right now. The land of the arch. They ought to call this place the land of the overpriced parking. Man, they tried like getting me to pay like $50 to park in one of these parking lots, and I don't know about you guys, but that's no bueno. That's really wild, actually. back at it once again. We're out here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's about 9 o'clock at night. Sun's slowly setting over the horizon. Went and visited Gateway Arch, which apparently is a national park now. Who would have thought? And personally, I don't feel like it should be a national park. Like, I think if anything, it should be a national monument, because it's, you know, when you think of a national park, you think of like a natural area. You know, like Zion National Park or Yellowstone, which I'm going to try and hit up on this trip, actually. But anyway, I don't know. I wasn't that impressed, really. First things first, man. The parking in St. Louis is like out of control, man. Like, they had some parking garages near the arch where they were like asking for $50 to go park, and I'm like, no, dude, no way, man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pay $50 to go park somewhere in any city, let alone St. Louis. But anyway, luckily I ended up finding a spot kind of down the block a bit, and I think I ended up paying like, I think $20, which I was like, all right, fine, you know, whatever. I just want to go see this arch, right? And so I make it out to the arch, and, you know, I'm filming it, and I'm like, all right, this is pretty cool, you know. It's like this giant steel structure just in the middle of like a park, essentially. And apparently when I got there, they were all out of the tickets to go to the top of the arch, which I was kind of bummed out about, man. Like, I was like, fuck, you know, paid $20 to park here, you know, I want to get the full experience. But yeah, unfortunately, I guess they were sold out of the tram tickets, or whatever it's called, that take you to the top of the big arch. And the big steel thing, really. It's just a giant steel thing. I don't know, dude. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. What's my plan? So, basically, okay, I'm in St. Louis right now, and I gotta head north towards, South Dakota. So I'm thinking, at least the route that I'm on, I want to try and make it out to Kansas City tonight. I think I'm about 2.5 hours from Kansas City, or maybe 3 hours, and I figure I'm going to try and find a place to camp out there for the night, you know, hunker down, and then head up into north, kind of into Iowa, and then into South Dakota tomorrow. I think that's kind of the plan. I'm going to try and hit up Iowa State High Point, actually. That's one of my things, is whenever I'm traveling, if I can, if it's on the route, I'll try and hit up a high point of a state. It's just a fun game. I don't know if I'll ever do all of them per se, but, you know, it can be interesting. Like, I think I've done about 10 of them now, mostly in the southeast part of the country. But I figured, you know what, it's literally right off the route I'm taking. You might as well go check it out, you know. Give me a reason to stop in Iowa. You know what I mean? I feel like there's nothing out there really, but just farmland probably. But yeah, guess we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So it is about 1 in the morning, and it is officially the first days ended on the road, and we are currently camped out at the Hampton Inn. This will focus. Doing some car camping on the parking lot. Our first official car camping spot for the evening. As I like to say, another night at the Hamptons. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some rest tonight. I am quite sleepy. It's been a long day on the road.